You messed up, bro. I'm just gonna start like that. You messed up. A lot of the mistakes that you've made in your life have led you here. The mistakes in your relationship or previous relationship, mistakes when it comes to your bad habits. You do a lot of things that you know you're not supposed to be doing. Mistakes in not going to the gym, or maybe you do go to the gym, but even then, you don't have a satisfying life because the other 10 things that you do are bad. A lot of the time, we like to blame other people for our situation. We like to say that it was our parents. Maybe if we were raised differently, then we wouldn't be here. Maybe if our coworkers weren't the way that they were, we would be better off. Maybe if our friends were better people, then we wouldn't be bullied, or we wouldn't be, talk shit about all the time. And that would make us feel better. It's your fault. I'm just going to start like that. Everything that has happened to you up to this point has been your fault. That's something that's not that easy for me to say, because I used to love blaming other people for my own mistakes or my own life. I used to say that it was my parents' fault for moving me to California in 2017 from Puerto Rico, which is where I'm originally from. And the fact that I couldn't speak English properly was my downfall. And I would blame them for moving me and not being able to speak the language, because I would say that kind of like put me back, that, put me behind all the other kids my own age, and that they had an advantage that I didn't. They had an unfair advantage that I didn't. So they were probably going to be more successful than me because they were at least able to speak the language. And I wasn't. Not properly, at least. The only way it got better, the only way I learned to speak English fluently was when I started blaming myself. When I stopped blaming other people for my situation. And the reason why I started blaming myself wasn't to put myself down. The reason I did it was because if it was my fault that I was where I was, then that also meant that it was my responsibility to get myself out of it. That if I was the one that put me there, then I was also the one that could get me out. The only one that could get me out. It's good to always ask for help if you need it. But I think there's beauty in learning that most of the decisions that you make, or even decisions that weren't made for you, it's all up to you where you're going to end up and how you're going to end up. Because it's about your reaction to those situations that you didn't choose to be in, or those decisions that were made for you. It's your decision how you're going to react to it and where you're going to end up. Just because they decided this for you doesn't mean that you have to end up where they want you to end up. It's your body, it's your life, it's your mind. Take control. Take it back. It's literally up to you. Like I was saying in my last video, you have more control than you think. You have more control over your mind than you think, because it all starts with the mind. When you believe this, when you believe what I'm saying, like you genuinely believe it, that it's up to you, bro, everything's going to change. You're going to stop making excuses. You're going to stop complaining about your ex, complaining about why girls don't want you. You're going to stop complaining about why you're not making as much money as you want to make. Because it's up to you. Don't blame them. It's all you, man. The good thing is, you always have a choice when it comes to your mindset. You can decide what you want to believe in, what you want to think. Genuinely. So start now. Decide today that it's not on them, that it's on you, and that you're going to do something about it. That you're going to start going to the gym consistently. That you're going to put the video game down. That you're going to start doing things that you would do after becoming a millionaire, which I know you want to become. Start those habits right now. Start living the life that you wanted to live after, but live it now. Because for the most part, if you're living this kind of life now, do you think, which you probably won't make a lot of money if you keep living the life that you're living, but even if you do make money, do you think that you're going to be happy doing the things that you're doing now? You won't. And do you think that a lot is going to change? Like, let's say you win the lottery by, some miracle, and then tomorrow you're a millionaire. Do you think you're just going to be happy out of nowhere? That's not the way it works. You have to build up to it. You have to become that person before getting that money, before getting to where you want to get. Isn't that also amazing that you can start today? You have a choice. You can start today. You can become the person that you wanted to be 10 years later today. You can be that person that takes action, the person that does the good habits, that wakes up, drinks her coffee, gets some sunlight, sleeps, gets her 8 hours, and does all the good habits that they're supposed to do. And if you don't even know what those habits are, don't worry, I got you. I'm going to leave a link down below. It's going to take you to my happiness course, my happiness community. It's only $20 right now. It's going to go up to 30 once I release it. Right now I'm just pre-selling it, but I have dealt with feelings of unhappiness for most of my life, and I've dealt with a lot, especially after I moved here to California. And I always had this interest in kind of like helping other men and other people that could feel similarly to me. Not necessarily in the situations, because, I know my situation was unique to some other people's, but just in those feelings of inadequacy and just feeling like you're invisible, feeling like you're not going to be anything, even though you have this drive to become something huge, but you feel like it's never going to happen, even though you know that you have the potential for it. That's how I felt. So if you're interested, click on the link down below. I think it's really going to help. Just to drive the point home, keep in mind, even if decisions were made for you or things were outside of your control, thinking that they were your fault will benefit you long term, because it will allow you to get out of that bad situation. It will allow you to take action, to make the right choices. I'm not saying that it's always been your fault, but it benefits you to believe in that. It benefits me to believe in that, because that means that you can get yourself out of it, that you can become who you want to become. You take the power back. You take control back. Don't give it to life. Don't give it to them. Don't do that, bro. You deserve better, genuinely. Take it back and become who you want to become today, not tomorrow, bro. Don't just watch this. I'm a real person. I'm a real person with real experiences talking to you. I'm not a robot. I'm not a fake, just random AI on YouTube. I am a person with experiences, and I know you're too, so I want you to hear what I'm saying. Go beyond the words. Go beyond a YouTube video. Listen. Take back control. You got this. Bro, you got this. Come on. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Hope you guys have a good day, all right? Take care.